All right, howdy folks, Zach Smith, Pest Dude. Hey, we're talking about slug and snail killers today. Just got home from work. We're having a really busy time right now with getting calls for slugs and snails because it's spring, and if it's spring where you are, if you're watching this video, hey, spring all through summer, the slugs and snails can really go nuts. Especially we have a lot of herbaceous soft growth, we have a lot of cover, a lot of moisture. It's a great environment. So let's talk about how to get rid of slugs and snails with some products you can get yourself and some stuff that we use here at my brick and mortar business in the Bay Area, Smith's Pest Management. First off, let's start with a real popular one everybody probably knows, but I'm just going to give it a big shout out. Sluggo. Okay, so Sluggo is like one of the favorites for anybody with pets. Because iron phosphate is like super natural product, and strangely enough, when it gets in the stomach of slugs and snails, they never feel hungry again, they never eat again, they just die. The thing about it though is that you're going to see that they don't look like they're dying. You're going to have slugs and snails all over the yard that look like they're fine, and then they're just going to sit there and never eat again. Then they will die. So you're not going to see them drop dead. But with a product here like Corey's, okay, this is another product that's got an iron active ingredient. It's sodium ferric EDTA, and this gets into the stomach of a slug and snail, and it screws up their calcium metabolism. Basically, it's a stomach poison. I had to push pause because my neighbor came home from his every Wednesday Harley ride, and he's got a loud bike, so sorry about that. Hey, we're living in the real world, folks. We don't have a studio here at the Pest Dude. We're just telling you what I do all day, pest control, what you can do in your home and yard, okay? So we're talking, we got the Sluggo and we got the Corey's out of the way, right? Corey slug and snail killer. This is a big, heavy old box. It's supposed to do almost 18,000 feet. Your Sluggo is going to go a long way as well. This stuff persists. It's designed to stay in the yard. Okay, now you're going to get into a product that, this is a commercial grade product you can get for the home. This is Niban. And so Niban is, it's orthoboric acid. So a lot of you who have looked at natural pest products, you're going to see borate, sodium tetraborate, boric acid, orthoboric acid. They're all basically borax, okay? One form or another of borax, which is a mineral mined from the earth and has some pesticidal properties, okay? Niban is a scatter bait. This is basically a big salt and pepper shaker here, and you scatter this stuff all over your yard. And look, it's got a lot more than slugs and snails on the label. It's got cockroaches, silverfish, crickets, slugs, snails, carpenter ants, and ants, as they are different in some respects. And it says except fire ants, okay? So this isn't labeled for fire ants. And the label's the law. If you're going to follow the rules, you're going to follow your labels, okay? Especially when it comes to personal protective equipment and staying safe, okay? Nice thing about most of these products is they're generally pretty safe to you and me today. Not everything we talk about here on the Pest Dude is safe to everybody, but this stuff's in the safer category, okay? Another product, so very similar to Niban, is Mother Earth Granules. And as you can see, this is less of a party going on the label. This is a more commercial label, okay? So this one is OMRI, O-M-R-I, which is organic certified. So if you're growing an organic certified product, you're probably not watching the Pest Dude for how to get rid of your pests, but this is organic certified. It's still the same active ingredient as Niban, and it's still labeled for the same stuff, okay? But this is a little bit more of a commercial product, okay? And the Niban's a little bit more of a commercial and residential product, and it comes in all different sizes. All right, so both of those are going to be, again, spread similar to the Sluggo or the Corey's. You're going to spread it around in the yard, and your foraging organisms, we'll say insects and mollusks, slugs and snails, are going to gobble it up and die, okay? So you're going to put this stuff out in the same manner, and you're going to see that the organisms eat it and they die. That's what you're looking for, right? The nice thing is that it lasts a long time, and with the Niban and the Mother Earth Granules, you've got a lot of other crawling insects that will eat it and die. So that's pretty cool. All right. Okay, last but not least, we have a totally different product. Everybody's heard of Diatomaceous Earth. Here's Diatomaceous Earth, okay? Let me see if I can get this in my Diatomaceous Earth. Yes, diatomaceous or diatoms are old fossilized hard algae, and they're covered with silicon dioxide. They have deposits of these in nature. You know, this is sedimentary deposits in the earth, and it gets found and mined and turned into products for you and me. Thanks to these ancient deposits of fossilized algae, we have a very natural and user-friendly pesticide that is labeled for a lot of things. similar to the Niban and the Mother Earth granules. It's gonna, if it comes into contact with a foraging crawling insect or slug snail, it's going to kill them. This kills most of these organisms through scarification, scratching them up. It causes damage. Silicon dioxide is desiccating, it dries them out, and it is sharp on a very microscopic scale. So it's going to scratch up the exoskeletons of your insects. It's going to desiccate your mollusks, your slugs and snails. And, you know, cool enough, the label is really broad here, so it even covers things that you might not be on this video for, like, oh, but it has to stay dry, by the way. Dry is key. Cockroaches, ants, earwigs, crickets, millipedes, centipedes, silverfish, fleas, carpet beetles, bedbugs, grasshoppers, slugs, and other crawling insects as listed for indoor and outdoor use. I've heard, but I can't verify this, but I'm sure you know, not really great to use around dogs. I've had some dog owners tell me that diatomaceous earth is not recommended by some vets because respiratory inhalation. Dogs are sniffing the world around them. This is not something that you want to breathe, okay? Very fine dust can be an irritant. So really be cautious if you're going to try to use natural products on or around your pets, because just because it's natural doesn't mean it can't be totally irritating and cause them a lot of grief and misery. Okay, so those are some products that we recommend that we use at Smith's Pest Management day to day to control slugs and snails primarily for our customers, and you can try them yourself. I really recommend try and try again, and always see if you can recognize where your pest problems originate and clean that up, because prevention is worth a pound of cure. Was it an ounce of prevention? Pinch of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And that's really true with pest control. If you've got a lot of overgrown weedy areas or big leafy plants that are kind of unkempt, dark shady moist spots that you haven't really dealt with in a while, that's probably where your slugs and snails are breeding. And believe me, they breed quickly. So knock them down hard using these products, using your sanitation methods, and then you'll have a long, joyful summer without a lot of slug and snail damage. All right, folks, that's it for Pest Dude. Have a great day. Please contact us if you have any questions about any of these products or anything else that's bugging you, so to speak. Take care.